Sunday, I thought a little gospel would be good, appropriate. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. So cheer up, my brother. Rest in the sunshine. Love that song. What just dropped on the floor? We'll understand it by and by. Oh, you just never know what's going to come out of the old piano. We have some kind of, don't know what this is. What do you think this is, Ashton?
I have no idea.
I don't either. We'll have to figure that out. Well, hello again, everybody. A little Sunday gospel. It's interesting when you're recording in the studio and you have a producer say, "We want that gospel feel." They don't normally mean contemporary Christian, what's on the radio today. They normally mean the gospel from like black gospel type, a black gospel feel, or a churchy type feel, but not high church. They don't normally mean high church as in gospel feel, or maybe even Southern gospel, more churchy. The black gospel thing would be, some of that traditional gospel type feel. That's what a producer wants. They want if they ever say, we want that gospel feel, a lot of times it might be something in 6/8. And if you think back, sometimes even a country singer or a pop singer might record something with a gospel type chord structure. There was a Demi Lovato song not very long ago, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. But the producer was talking about how he had this gospel chord progression that he loved as a child, and then put a loop to it and put some kind of a filter and whatnot on it. And then it became what it is. And I'm trying to remember the name of the song, and I wish I hadn't brought it up now because I can't remember the name of the song. But a lot of times we'll be in the studio and a producer on a secular session will say they want a gospel type feel. Even on a ballad, if you're playing a ballad, they might say, we want a gospel type piano solo. And sometimes if they want a solo like that, they also mean maybe a little bit of that Bruce Hornsby feel, because sometimes he would use those big chords, and it got a little bit gospel-y. So according to what kind of song you're doing, or who the producer might be in the language that he speaks, or she, it's good to know it's good to be able to read people's minds, because that's kind of what we do as studio musicians. And even in a producer's chair, when I'm producing an artist and they say, we're looking for insert, groove or insert feel right here, you kind of have to know what they mean. What does that mean to them? It can mean different things to different people. But like if I'm doing some kind of big ballad and they say they want a gospel-y type, just a little bit of a gospel feel, I might play a solo. And then I kind of can, based on what the producer might say, I can go even more or back off a little bit. But the tune that I think people are always thinking of when they want that type of piano solo, if they say gospel, you kind of start in the mood of the tune that Bonnie Raitt and Bruce Hornsby had, I Can't Make You Love Me, that was such a huge song, such a beautiful song. I'm a huge fan of Bonnie Raitt's, as I am Bruce Hornsby. Kimberly and I saw that tour actually at Starwood, the old Starwood Amphitheater, and Bruce Hornsby had the Harbor Lights record out, and Bonnie Raitt was touring. I don't remember what album she was touring, but I know that "I Can't Make You Love Me" had been a hit very recently, and "Love Sneaking Up on You" had been a hit, but I don't know if she was on that record or maybe the one following it, but it doesn't matter. Great concert though. And so anyway, just kind of wanted to go through, there's all kinds of, you know, in many genres of gospel music, like say in contemporary Christian music, many times they are trying to mirror what pop radio is doing. And so if you hear pop radio in the next 18 months, 24 months, sometimes even sooner, you'll hear CCM mirror that many times. In Southern gospel, you will hear in Southern, a lot of times them mirroring what they might hear on country radio or some of the more contemporary country artists. Because those two genres of music are cousins almost. The CCM market is trying to reach a younger audience that loves the pop sounds and sensibilities of the time. Sonically, what's going on in pop radio. I'll tell you, if you want to hear an incredible group, hello pup. If you want to hear an incredible CCM group, check out We the Kingdom. Ed Cash is just a brilliant producer. He's done lots of great work in Nashville for lots of incredible artists, and he's also a wonderful songwriter. But he and his family now have a group called We the Kingdom, and he and his daughter, Franny, and I think several of them sing and play instruments, that kind of thing. But they are raising the bar big time. There's some really good Christian music out there in all genres. Black gospel, there's tons of it out there. So the Christian music genre as a whole doesn't need to take a backseat to anybody, because they're doing some great work, and there's just some great singers in Christian music. I could just start rattling off a bunch of them, but I don't want to offend anybody if I don't say their name, or just because I don't say their name doesn't mean I don't think they're good. It's just somebody I didn't think of. But there's wonderful music out there for you to be looking for, and that's the beauty of the. So anyway, that's this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, spread the word, tell everybody about it, and we will see you next time. God bless.